The Limit Login is a first add-on for Smart Security tools. Let's activate it. So, Smart Security tools must be available and active, and once you have that, install and activate Login Limit add-on. This add-on will add a new panel here under Smart Security page, and you will get something like this, where you can set each of 3 available modules this add-on has. Main module is Login Limiter, and this will track number of failed login attempts for each IP, and it can put a temporary ban or ban IP based on number of attempts in a specified time period. So you have options to show message with number of remaining attempts. It's recommended so that user know what's going on. You have a list of IPs that you will whitelist. They will not be checked with this module. And you can set temporary ban and ban IP. Temporary ban by default will be 5 attempts in a period of 300 seconds, and if that is achieved, then the ban will be active for 600 seconds. So if in 5 minutes someone has 5 failed attempts, he will not be able to log in for another 10 minutes. If this continues and user reaches 25 attempts in a period of 702 seconds, 7,200 seconds, that's 2 hours, it will be banned permanently. And you can activate sending notification for when the IP is banned. So you, as an admin, will know that something like that has happened. Honeypot is a simple protection for login form that will add a hidden field in the login form, and if a normal user tries to log in, he will not see it and not fill this hidden field, but bots will most likely see the field and fill it. If the field is filled, if the added field is not empty, that will trigger the honeypot and signalize that bot has attempted to use it, and will ban the IP that is a source for this attempt. And third module is for blocked usernames. If you don't use some common usernames as admin, administrator, webmaster, you can add these names to the list. Anyone attempting to log in using this username and login failed for these usernames, they will be tracked by this module. And if 5 attempts are made from the same IP, and at least one of them includes use of blocked usernames, that IP will be banned. So 5 attempts in a period of 1 hour. Normally you shouldn't use admin as a username or administrator or webmaster. So if you're sure that you are not using any of these, you can add them to the list, and your normal users, they know their usernames. They will not attempt to use some other username, but malicious bots will attempt to log in with some common usernames like admin, and this module will detect such attempts and will ban such IPs from your system and prevent similar attacks. So it is good to have all 3 modules active and set with something like this. You can change number of attempts, time periods and everything else, and try to see what is best for you. So set everything and save. It is very important that your website time zone is the same as the server time zone so that SQL queries get proper results, because if you have website set to one value and SQL server to something else, then this period queries will be meaningless, because there will be few hours added more than it should. So make sure that you set here settings general proper time zone for the website. Okay, let's open security log and we will monitor here what's going on with the test. So we have another browser window open and we'll try something like this, only test. So this is failed login. Even if you do it like this, it's failed, and you see how number of login attempts is decreasing. Okay, let's try a few more. And that's it. You are now prevented to try any more login until this time expires. If you try to load this page again, you will see a new message showing you how long you need to wait. And if you open security log now, you see our failed attempts here. And you see a new event here, login limiter temp ban. So this user is temporarily banned from logging again. We'll lift this ban here by removing this event. And again, it will check again for number of failed attempts and will reset the ban. So the system knows how long temporary ban needs to last, and there you go. User will not be able to abuse the login system anymore, and it will need to wait if number of failed attempts is over the limit you set with this add-on. We will see now what happens if we attempt to use one of the banned usernames, and we'll disable login limiter to avoid the conflict. In normal cases you should have both of them, but if we have a limiter we will not be able to see exactly how the blocked usernames will work, and we'll put only 2 attempts here. So there you go. Also, this is a problem now because we are working from the local host and it's the same IP here as the server, and if we attempt this we will be locked out of the system. But you will see how the things look like. In your case you should never attempt this with your own IP to test, because you will be locked out of the system if you are the one who attempts this from your normal IP. So be careful with this. If you lock out yourself out of the website, you will need to remove ban records from the database directly. So here is a login form. We'll try admin username. Failed. And if you do it now, okay, now you get an empty page. So your login attempt is not has not passed and you are banned. So this IP is banned, but we cannot log into admin to show you how that looks. And this is a good chance to see how to lift a ban if you ban yourself. So we'll use phpMyAdmin, and security ban table holds the list of all banned IPs, and here it is, our local host. We'll remove it, and now we can see in security log what we have for this attempt. So we have failed login attempts. We have IP ban. So this is caused by a module in the login limit add-on, and this IP is banned, and we get a notification email sent because the blocked username is used. Email sending failed because this is a local host and no email server is found, but in your own system on live websites this will all work okay, and you will be notified that someone attempted to use forbidden emails multiple times, and it is telling you that this user is banned. His IP is banned from your system. So a login limit add-on is very useful if you want to limit access to login form and prevent attacks that use brute force to attempt and hack your password, or attempt to log in with usernames that are tried at random or from some list that is WordPress related, and you can easily prevent most attacks that rely on using login form in WordPress.